Welcome to WellNexus Seniors, the channel dedicated to helping you live your healthiest, most vibrant years yet. Are you tired of feeling like your blood sugar is on a constant roller coaster, no matter how carefully you watch what you eat? Do you find yourself avoiding rice completely because you've been told it's bad for seniors? What if I told you that the problem isn't rice itself, but how you've been preparing and eating it your entire life? You think you're making healthy choices, but 3 simple mistakes in your kitchen are sabotaging your glucose levels and destroying your gut health every single day. Here's the shocking truth that most doctors won't tell you. Millions of seniors are unknowingly turning one of the world's most nutritious grains into a blood sugar nightmare. Maybe it's brown rice with vegetables or that healthy rice bowl you saw recommended online. But within 30 minutes, your blood sugar spikes, your energy crashes, and your digestive system goes into chaos. You blame your age, your genetics, or even the rice itself. But the real culprit, it's not what you're eating, it's what you're not doing. Picture this. You're sitting down to what you believe is a healthy meal. The rice industry doesn't want you to know these 5 simple hacks that can transform this humble grain from a blood sugar destroyer into your most powerful ally for stable glucose and optimal gut health. These aren't complicated recipes or expensive supplements. They're kitchen secrets that have been used for centuries in cultures where diabetes is rare and digestive health thrives well into the golden years. Stay with me until the end, because what you're about to discover will completely change how you think about rice forever. Let's talk about what's really happening in your body as you age, and why the rice advice you've been following might be doing more harm than good. As we enter our senior years, our bodies undergo profound changes that most of us never fully understand. Your metabolism slows down by approximately 2–3% each decade after age 30. Your digestive enzymes become less efficient, meaning that foods you once processed easily now cause inflammation and blood sugar spikes. This black and white thinking is destroying your relationship with one of nature's most perfect foods. Rice, when prepared correctly, can actually help stabilize your blood sugar and heal your gut lining. The problem is that you've been taught to cook rice using methods that strip away its beneficial properties and maximize its harmful effects. You've been told that all carbohydrates are the enemy, when in reality, your body needs the right kind of carbohydrates to function optimally, especially as you age. Meanwhile, your blood sugar is spiking because you're missing the key preparation steps that transform rice from a simple carbohydrate into a complex, blood sugar-friendly superfood. But when prepared incorrectly, it becomes an inflammatory trigger that wreaks havoc on your entire system. Your pancreas, the organ responsible for insulin production, becomes less responsive, making it harder to manage glucose levels naturally. But here's what's truly alarming. Conventional wisdom tells seniors to avoid rice entirely, or switch to brown rice thinking it's automatically healthier. The problem isn't your age, and it's not even the rice itself. Your gut microbiome, which contains trillions of bacteria essential for immune function and nutrient absorption, is being starved of the specific type of fiber that only properly prepared rice can provide. Hack number 1. The cooling revolution. Resistant starch formation. Everyone loves the convenience of eating rice immediately after cooking it, steaming hot and fluffy. But what nobody tells you is that this seemingly innocent habit is sabotaging your blood sugar control and missing out on one of nature's most powerful gut-healing compounds. The starches undergo a process called retrogradation, transforming from rapidly digestible carbohydrates into resistant starch, a prebiotic fiber that your gut bacteria absolutely love. Here's the game changer. When you cook rice and then cool it in the refrigerator for at least 12 hours, something magical happens at the molecular level. Instead of causing rapid blood sugar spikes, it feeds your beneficial gut bacteria, which then produce short-chain fatty acids that help regulate glucose metabolism. Studies show that cooled and reheated rice can reduce the glycemic impact by up to 50% compared to freshly cooked rice. This resistant starch acts like a slow-release energy system in your body. But here's where most people go wrong. They reheat the rice incorrectly, destroying these beneficial compounds. The key is to reheat gently, adding a splash of water and using low heat to preserve the resistant starch structure. Your digestive system will thank you with improved insulin sensitivity, better blood sugar control, and a happier, healthier gut microbiome. The seniors who discover this hack often report feeling more energetic, experiencing fewer digestive issues, and seeing more stable blood sugar readings within just 2 weeks of making this simple change. Hack No. 2, the vinegar protocol, acetic acid magic. Most people think of vinegar as just a salad dressing ingredient, but ancient cultures knew something we're just rediscovering. Adding vinegar to rice dishes is one of the most powerful ways to control blood sugar naturally. Here's what happens when you add just 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to your rice cooking water. The acetic acid interferes with the enzymes that break down starches, effectively slowing down carbohydrate absorption. This simple addition can reduce the glycemic response by up to 30%, meaning your blood sugar rises more gradually and stays stable longer. And potassium, nutrients that many seniors are deficient in. It also promotes the growth of beneficial bacteria in your gut, while inhibiting harmful microorganisms that can cause digestive distress. But the benefits go far beyond blood sugar control. Vinegar creates an acidic environment in your stomach that enhances the absorption of crucial minerals like magnesium. The key is incorporating it during the cooking process, allowing the acetic acid to interact with the rice starches as they cook. Use organic, unfiltered apple cider vinegar for maximum benefit, and don't worry about the taste. It becomes virtually undetectable once the rice is cooked. The mistake most people make is adding vinegar after cooking, which provides minimal benefits. Japanese and Mediterranean cultures have been using this technique for centuries, and it's one of the reasons why these populations have lower rates of diabetes and better digestive health well into their senior years. Hack number 3. The coconut oil technique, calorie reduction method. Everyone assumes that adding fat to rice will make it less healthy, but cutting-edge research reveals that adding coconut oil during cooking can actually reduce the available calories by up to 60% while improving blood sugar response. This revolutionary technique works through a process called lipid-starch complexation. When you add coconut oil to boiling water before adding rice, the medium-chain fatty acids in coconut oil bind with the starch molecules, creating a structure that's resistant to digestive enzymes. This means fewer calories are absorbed, and the remaining starches behave more like fiber than simple carbohydrates. The combination of the coconut oil treatment and cooling creates a synergistic effect that maximizes resistant starch formation while minimizing caloric impact. The process is surprisingly simple. Add 1 teaspoon of coconut oil to boiling water, add your rice, cook normally, then refrigerate for 12 hours. But here's the crucial part most people miss. You must use virgin coconut oil, not processed versions. The natural compounds in virgin coconut oil are what create the beneficial starch-lipid complexes. Processed oils don't have the same molecular structure and won't provide these benefits. This technique was discovered by researchers in Sri Lanka, where coconut oil has been used in cooking for millennia. They found that rice prepared this way not only had fewer absorbable calories, but also provided better satiety and more stable blood sugar levels throughout the day. Hack number 4. The rinsing ritual, arsenic removal and glycemic control. Most seniors rinse their rice briefly before cooking, but this casual approach is missing a critical health opportunity. The way you rinse your rice can mean the difference between a healthy meal and a toxic burden on your system. Rice naturally absorbs arsenic from soil and water during growth, and this heavy metal accumulates in your body over time, contributing to inflammation, insulin resistance, and increased diabetes risk. But proper rinsing can remove up to 80% of this arsenic, while also reducing the glycemic impact of your meal. This process removes excess surface starch that causes rapid blood sugar spikes, while also eliminating harmful compounds that can trigger inflammation in your gut lining, but also damaged starch molecules that are harder to digest and more likely to cause blood sugar fluctuations. By removing these compounds, you're left with cleaner, more digestible rice that your senior digestive system can handle more easily. The correct technique involves soaking rice in water for at least 30 minutes, then rinsing until the water runs clear. Here's what most people don't realize. The cloudy water you rinse away contains not just arsenic, Shorter soaking times are less effective, while longer periods can actually reduce the rice's nutritional value. The timing matters too. Soaking for exactly 30 minutes optimizes the removal of harmful compounds without leaching beneficial nutrients. This ancient practice is still used in many Asian countries, where rice is consumed daily, yet diabetes rates remain relatively low among traditional populations. Hack number 5, the portion and timing strategy, circadian metabolism optimization. Everyone focuses on what to eat, but when you eat rice can be just as important as how you prepare it, especially for seniors whose metabolism follows different patterns than younger adults. Your body's ability to process carbohydrates changes throughout the day, following your circadian rhythm. Insulin sensitivity is highest in the morning and gradually decreases throughout the day. This means that rice consumed at breakfast will have a dramatically different effect on your blood sugar than the same portion eaten at dinner. Your body can efficiently process the carbohydrates, use them for energy, and avoid the evening blood sugar spikes that can disrupt sleep and promote fat storage. The optimal strategy for seniors is to consume rice during the first half of the day, when your natural insulin sensitivity is at its peak. Instead of the standard cup of cooked rice, seniors should aim for a half-cup serving, paired with protein and healthy fats to further slow absorption and feed beneficial bacteria before your evening rest period. This promotes better sleep quality and more stable overnight blood sugar levels. This combination creates a balanced meal that provides sustained energy without overwhelming your glucose management system. But portion control is equally crucial. The timing also affects your gut health. Eating rice earlier in the day gives your digestive system ample time to process the resistant starch. Traditional cultures instinctively follow these patterns, consuming their largest rice portions during midday meals and lighter portions in the evening, supporting both metabolic health and natural circadian rhythms. Now I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds complicated, and I've been eating rice wrong my entire life, and is it too late to make a difference? Let me put your mind at ease with some incredible news. Your body is remarkably adaptable, and the moment you start implementing these techniques, you're giving your digestive system and blood sugar regulation the support they've been craving. You're not depriving yourself, you're optimizing your nutrition. The beautiful thing about these rice hacks is that they work quickly, and they work at any age. The same mechanisms that were working against you can now work in your favor, turning every rice meal into an opportunity to stabilize your blood sugar and nourish your gut microbiome. Unlike restrictive diets that tell you to eliminate entire food groups, these methods allow you to enjoy rice, one of the world's most satisfying and versatile foods, while actually improving your health. The research is solid, the techniques are simple, and the results speak for themselves. Think about it this way. If simple preparation mistakes have been sabotaging your health, imagine how powerful the right techniques can be for healing and restoration. These aren't just theoretical concepts, they're practical, kitchen-tested methods that thousands of seniors have already used to transform their relationship with rice. Knowing that you have the knowledge to prepare it in ways that support your health goals and enhance your quality of life during these precious senior years. So instead of avoiding rice out of fear, you can embrace it with confidence. Here's your step-by-step guide to transforming rice from a blood sugar enemy into your most powerful ally for metabolic health and gut wellness. Start with quality rice selection. Choose organic, whole grain varieties when possible, but don't stress if white rice is what you have available. These techniques work with any type. The key is in the preparation, not necessarily the variety. After soaking, rinse thoroughly until the water runs clear. This should take about 2 to 3 minutes of gentle rinsing, and 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to the boiling water before adding the rice. Cook using your normal method, whether that's stovetop, rice cooker, or pressure cooker. Begin with the 30-minute soak using filtered water. This crucial step removes arsenic and excess starch while preparing the grain for optimal nutrient absorption. For cooking, use a 1:1.5 ratio of rice to water, adding 1 teaspoon of virgin coconut oil. This cooling period is non-negotiable. It's when the magic of resistant starch formation happens. Once cooked, let the rice cool completely, then refrigerate for at least 12 hours. This combination further slows absorption and provides sustained energy that will keep you satisfied for hours. When you're ready to eat, portion out a half-cup serving and reheat gently with a splash of water. The texture will be slightly different from fresh rice, but the health benefits are extraordinary. Pair your rice with protein and healthy fats. Think grilled chicken with avocado or salmon with olive oil. The when is just as important as the how. Your optimal rice consumption window is between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m., when your natural insulin sensitivity is highest and your digestive fire is strongest. Create a weekly rice prep routine. Dedicate one day to preparing several portions using the complete protocol. Store them in individual containers in the refrigerator, and you'll have healthy, blood sugar-friendly rice ready throughout the week. Every person is different, and finding your optimal portion size is key to long-term success. Note your energy levels, blood sugar readings, if you monitor them, and digestive comfort. This feedback will help you fine-tune your approach. Listen to your body's signals. Start with smaller portions and gradually increase as you notice how your blood sugar responds. Consider keeping a simple food diary during your first few weeks of implementing these techniques. Even if you can only implement 1 or 2 of these hacks initially, you'll still see benefits. Build the habits gradually, and soon these techniques will become second nature. Remember that consistency beats perfection. The goal isn't to eat rice every day, but to know that when you do choose to include it in your meals, you're doing so in a way that supports your health rather than undermining it. Many seniors worry about the texture changes that come with cooling and reheating rice. Here's how to maintain delicious, satisfying meals while maximizing health benefits. This adds flavor while maintaining the beneficial resistant starch structure. You can also add herbs and spices during reheating to enhance taste without compromising the health benefits. If the reheated rice seems too firm, add a tablespoon of low-sodium broth instead of water when reheating. Frozen rice maintains its resistant starch properties and can be reheated directly from frozen, making it incredibly convenient for busy seniors. For those concerned about meal planning, prepare rice in larger batches and freeze portions immediately after the cooling period. Your gut microbiome needs time to adapt to the increased fiber from resistant starch. Start with quarter-cup servings and work up to half-cup portions over 2 to 3 weeks. If you experience any digestive discomfort initially, reduce your portion size and increase gradually. Try different types of vinegar. White wine vinegar or rice vinegar have milder flavors than apple cider vinegar. You can also reduce the amount to half a tablespoon initially and increase as your taste buds adapt. Some seniors find the vinegar taste detectable in their cooked rice. For those taking diabetes medications, monitor your blood sugar closely as you implement these techniques. The improved glycemic response may require medication adjustments, so work with your healthcare provider to optimize your treatment plan. You know what moves me most about sharing these rice hacks with you? It's knowing that right now in your kitchen, you have the power to make a choice that will impact your health for years to come. This isn't about complicated diets or expensive supplements. This is about honoring the wisdom of your body and giving it the support it deserves during these precious senior years. Your body has carried you through decades of life, and it's still capable of remarkable healing and adaptation when you provide it with the right tools. Every time you prepare rice using these techniques, you're making an investment in your future self. You're choosing stable blood sugar over energy crashes. Even if you only implement one of these hacks this week, you're moving in the direction of better health. Your body doesn't know how old you are, it only knows how well you're taking care of it today. You're choosing gut health over digestive distress. You're choosing empowerment over fear around food. Share which technique you're most excited to implement, and let our WellNexus Seniors community support you on this journey. It's never too late to start, and it's never too small a step to matter. I want to hear from you. Comment below with the number 1 if this video has inspired you to try these rice hacks. Your future self will thank you for the investment you're making in your health today. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest discoveries for healthy aging. Remember, you're not just cooking rice, you're cooking up a healthier, more vibrant future.